What is up, guys? Jonas95 here, and so I'm back to review. This time we look at the Transformers Prime Voyager class Beast Hunters Optimus Prime. Now, this version of Optimus Prime is the new mold from that was made by back in 2013 in this first wave of Beast Hunters. Now, I'm going to talk about this version because if you are not familiar with this version if you haven't seen the Transformers Primes or the season 3, click to check the Kim's cartoon or kids cartoon about the episode knows about. After in the season 2, Optimus already defeated by Megatron when the Nemesis fires at the Autobot base, completely destroyed. The base was ruined. Optimus Prime survived, but is now badly injuring. He's now been wounded injuries. He was found by a smokescreen. He's about ready to die, but his smokescreen has no choice. However, he decided he found some mysterious matrix sparks, and later on, the episode, Optimus gets rebuilt. He gets new bodies, rebuild, and it stays throughout the end. This is actually from the use, so that's pretty much it. He does actually appear in the Transformers Prime of the direct reveals called The Predacon Rising, which is the anime movie, which is TV specials. And unfortunately, at the end of the film, so again, spoiler, if you haven't seen the Predacon Rising movie, you remember this one, let us know in the comment. Prime, he ultimately sacrificed, save his own life, save his team's life. He goes flies down the Cybertron core, and he restored Energy's life, and eventually demise him. And that's pretty much it. So that he comes back in Transformers Robots Disguise Season 1 as a ghost, and later he revived him in the final episode from Season 1. So that's pretty much it. If you remember some of my review of the Transformers Robots Disguise World Class Optimus Primes, click here, link description below. So that's pretty much it about these characters. He survived at the end of the finale at the Robots Disguise. Sadly, this cartoon was cancelled because they decided to reboot the show called the Transformers Cyberverse. I'm not going to talk about the Cyberverse because I'm not going to spoil about the shows. So here is Optimus Prime. This version is looks sort of like a monster truck, sort of like an armor truck sort of thing. It's just a little red and blue plastic. He has little windshields. It's got a little green instead of blue. I kind of wish it has a more blue windshields. It does have a little roll that much. Down here, it's got a little robot junks in it. There was a variant, I think it's called the Japanese version to car. I think it's called Transformer Go. That looks the same, except the windshields is blue instead of green. And the swells. Now, for his surgery, his weapon of surgery, he comes with a Star Saber sword, which is just a gray with green plastic. Just a gray plastic with green swords. It looks not that nice details. A lot of complaining that weapons, they got the wrong design, but in the show, it looks more accurate. I saw that there was the fan-made toy that's called Dr. Wu Star Saber toy, which saw a picture. That was the one accurate. So it's nice. He also gives carrying his little egg holes. Only problem I have, he looks like he doesn't fall over this. His other surgery he comes with looks like two cannons. Supposedly looks like a claw missile thing. It's got little missiles. You press the fire and it actually shoots a missile. This got a little connecting this one. It's got a little claw that will rotate left or right. So it's the same. Close. Gotta take this off of this. Now, with the transform to Optimus Prime, it's pretty simple. First to do, let's the unpeg here. His little wings. So it's open. Let's start to unpeg his arms. It's got a little ratchet joint. And this one is a little bit tricky. And also, we'll start bend down. Start to rotate. So there's a little connect here. There's a rotate. So the little peg goes on and slotted into this. Next we'll do, let's rotate. There's a head here. Hold it up, this head. Unpeg his foot. Oh, let's do is first I just stand over this. There's a little dusty here. Goes in that case. So there you have it. Here is Optimus Prime in his robot mode. He's pretty close, very close, accurate, and it's pretty close. Detail is really close, like he did in the show. Might say I had a problem with details, paint missing. There's so decent toy. It looks closely saw accurate, like this head was. It's got a little back. It's just a little former shells. He has a little smoke by his wings. The problem is his wings. He cannot take his wings off. Close in that one case. Speaking of wings, it's got a little rotate. Now, one of the weapons I mentioned earlier, he also has, you can hold to his here, to his tag here, and the other one is also here. That looks like he has guns, that's kind of stupid. And the other one, his option choice, he also plug into here, which is very kind of stupid. Or he can hold his sword receivers in case. And sadly, he does not come with a Gatling gun. And one of the things that's missing is the other weapons. And sadly, he does not come with the. Sadly, he doesn't come with the miniguns or Gatling guns, whatever. One of the primes use it. That was brought to use it until the final episode. He was dropped the miniguns by Megatron during Final Duel Nemesis. So that's pretty much it. Now I do actually like this head. I like this head. My biggest gripe is figure because I have. It's a head sculpt. So closer look at the face. Trying to get a closer look. It looks pretty close, accurate as head sculpt. I like this head, and I honestly I don't like his. You know, it's a problem is the details. I also don't like his. I don't like his eye. Sorry about it. I don't like his eyes. Why is he having green eyes? It should be a blue eye, not a green eye. I guess Hasbro got the wrong color. Oh, also point out, you can see, also point out, he's got a mouth. Why is Prying has a... And why is he had a mouth? Well, this is when I first saw it in the back of 2007 in the Transformers, the first movie. Optimus Prime, he's got a mouth. Like, oh my god, he has a mouth? We never actually got a mouth until now, the first time. Even Transformer Energon, he's got a own mouth. That's just gotta be the weirdest thing I've heard. Now, speaking of which is comparison, size comparison. Sorry for that. Size comparison. Here is next to Optimus Prime to this version from the first 2 seasons before he gets upgraded by Smokescreen. They look pretty similar in size to him. I think this is probably the best version I've seen. There is also a variant in the Japanese, has a blue eyes instead of green eyes. Oh, I forgot, he also has light piping. Now, my only problem is I had this one is joints feel loose. Now, articulation for Optimus Prime, the Beast Hunters, he does have head swivel, can left and right. It can't go around because of his neck joints. His arm goes up and down, and goes in and out that much. He has a little ratchet joints. He has a shoulder. He has a bended elbow. It does a cool thing. He does swivel wrist movement, left or right. He does have a little swivel waist movement because of hand transformation. Swivel waist rotate for 60 degrees. And he does have his leg, his horse, and back that much. Goes in and out that much. There's no die swivel within the knee because of ratchet joints. And single force, back, and back knees. And there's no peg holes. So that's about Transformers Prime, Beast Hunters, Optimus Prime. Definitely not the best Optimus Prime figure, though compared to the first edition one. Compared to the first edition Optimus Prime one, was like case. Oh, I almost forgot. I didn't mention is also has the Armicron Star Saver, but we saw in a picture that's kind of stupid because I did not want it. There was also a variant. There was the Black Convoy. This figure looks the same, except the head it's got mouth plate instead of lips. Oh, and the Transformers Prime First Edition Optimus Prime also has a variant. There's a clear Optimus Prime. There is another one. I think it's called. What is it called? The neon color? I can't remember. Let us know in the comment below. So yeah. Overall, which is probably the best one? I think the fair ones in the Transformers Primes Voyager, I think go with this one. It's probably has perfect head sculpt, perfect articulation as well. So I guess the Beast Hunters Optimus do wish in more detail. I wish his alternate head had a mouth plate. That would be cool. So anyway, hope you enjoy this one. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comment below. What do you think? What is your best? Let us know in the comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So, thanks for watching. Bye.